Okay, we should be live now, ready for our next episode of this Iron Man Career Mode playthrough. Let's have a look at how we're doing for score. We are still on day one, just doing contracts on the starting planet. Speaking of contracts on the starting planet, we've cleared out all of the half-skull ones available to us. We've got a couple of Taurian ones. I mean, that's worth a fair bit of money in salvage, as is this one. This is a battle against a Canopian Lance. This one's against pirates. I don't think I want to drop my Canopian rep, so I'll probably just do this one and then look at maybe one of those two contracts as somewhere to take me off planet. It's our first one skull mission. We might get a mech worthy of some salvage. We've got over 1 million in the bank at the moment, so I might just try and get the 2 priority pieces. If we meet and find a blackjack and take it out, there's some blackjack pieces available in the shop on this planet, so we could go towards getting a blackjack. I think I want to run the same team, certainly for a first full skull mission, just to make use of the fact I've leveled up some of these gunnery stats. Alright, so it's a straight up battle, polar environment, nothing too controversial or unexpected there. After this we get to think about customizing the mechs as we're travelling. Definitely stick a couple of small lasers in the Spider. The Panther I'd probably leave as is. Might tweak the Vindicator some. Well, I'm always happy wiping out pirates, even if the Mission of Mercy thing isn't quite true.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, here we go.
So they're going to be over here. I think there's more cover available, both line of sight blocking and damage absorbing this way. This is a little bit open and unpleasant, so I think I'm going to sprint in this way.
Acknowledged. Rolling.
Still nothing on scope. I don't want to get too far ahead with the Spider. Let's get into cover and we'll just brace here.
All right.
Yeah, might be shielded from being attacked.
Resting my mech.
This is the Panther. Oh, I've just braced the Jenna. Oh well. I forget, when you're out of combat, if you take just a single move or jump action, it braces for you. So that if you then click brace, you're bracing the next mech in the sequence. At least I did that with a faster mech rather than a slow mech.
Engaging jump jets.
So we will jump. Let's get tight to that rock.
Here we go.
Alright. So we've got a couple of contacts. We might be able to isolate and destroy this one before his friends can catch up. If we sprint, we get up to here, which is right in things. If we jump with the Panther, get to here. Decent line of sight, and the Vindicator. Let's get onto the ridge line. Yeah, we will have
Engaging jump
better
jets.
long-range shots with the PPC there. Okay, they're just light mechs or vehicles. This being a battle, I'm expecting one-scale battle.
Time
I'm
to earn our pay.
expecting mechs rather than vehicles, but could easily be vehicles. Okay. So they're all acting in initiative phase 4. Just going to reserve and see if... No, straight to my turn.
Standing by.
No one else on the map we don't know about yet.
Commander?
So, them all being lights, we don't get to double move them. I can move here, be at gold range on the medium lasers, and be in cover with lots of evasion. So we'll
Move
do that.
order received.
Let's get line of sight on whoever this is. It's a Locust. We've got a Commando 1B back there. Commando 2D. Okay. What sort of condition are they in? Half damage? Yeah, 50% armor. Which means, what, 35 damage to the CT takes that thing out? 60%.
Fire in. Commander?
I think if we can jump into cover here. PPC's in the right arm, so I want to be presenting the left side to damage.
10-4.
I don't want to lose that PPC. I don't think I've got a replacement for it yet. See if we can just put that
Gotcha.
Locust down. There we go.
Mech destroyed.
I have no
can I
need
do
or
for ya?
desire to have Locust parts. So we've got 2 commandos and then whatever that is over there. I hope that's like a general or a fire starter or something that's worth salvaging.
Time
Jump
to
this
fly.
way. %, not great. Might just fire a couple to not build up too much heat.
Got it. Stand still while I'm attacking you.
And finally Kodiak. So from here we're just shooting the one weapon. If I jump I get into better range, I think. I'll just get a little bit further away from there. Again, I'm wanting to present my left side. Give me a chance of protecting that PPC.
Engaging target.
Miss with the big gun. chip off a bit of armour though. Okay, Commander just fires the one
Ha! Send me a real opponent.
medium laser on the Jenner, doesn't do much. And that Commander's got very little evasion built up now. Let's let that guy move in, see what it is, before we decide what to do. Everyone's still got lots of evasion, like Andor is in cover. Okay, the large laser hitting does suck a bit. We can take one more hit like that to that location without taking any structure damage. Oh, it's a locust, okay. Alright, I probably want to just put that locust down, but it has moved quite far. The commando's easier to take out of everyone. I think I'm going to let Kodiak go first. That's just because with the multi-targeting I can get them to have precision strike. Not with the multi-target, I might opt to precision strike with the next one. So A can have the LRMs, and then we'll put these guys into the Tactician Commando.
Engaging multiple targets. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So that's a decent job of softening up that Commando.
Waiting for orders.
Panther's not been shot. I might try and draw some fire with that Panther. Not build up too much evasion. I just want an unobstructed shot from cover. Gold on both. Again, I'll rotate a bit.
I'm there.
Try and take some shots on the left side if I can. Okay, so their SRM-4's down. Thing packs quite a good short-range punch.
Waiting for orders.
So if I punch this, I do 30. The two medium laser shots do more damage. 47. I need to hit the center torso just to take it out. With everything.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Got a much better chance of doing that with the Jenner. If I can avoid jumping to not build up heat, that would be good. That hit on the right side, so let's try and put the left side towards them.
Right, Commander.
And let's try and precision strike that center torso. There we go. I think that we kind of bored
Did you
in
see
through the
that?
right torso, but
Did you see it?
however it works, it worked.
Yes, Commander.
And the spider's untouched. Might be a good opportunity just to swing in with a punch. Don't have to worry about damage reduction.
Copy that, Commander.
We'll get into the arm and crit the medium laser.
Scored a critical hit.
So the enemy gets to go. Oh, and the commando hits. I've kind of baited him into wasting his turn there. He could have done far more damage firing the large laser and the SRM2. So I can't be anything but happy about that. When that locust moves, it's probably not going to move very far and is going to drop the evasion. I might be able
Waiting
to
for the
take
right
both of these
move.
mechs out this turn. So we'll let the locust move and fire. Goes for the spider. Spider's fine. My prediction about the locust not using that much evasion sadly didn't come true. Let's multi-target again. A and B, and we'll just put some LRMs in on that locust. Chip off some of the
Engaging
evasion.
multiple targets.
I'm receiving you.
Goofy, I think we're going to get you to here.
10-4. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Missed with both medium lasers.
I missed.
Yeah, I noticed. So, we've got the Panther, we've got the Jenna left.
I
think
hear ya.
The Jenna continues around, what's the left arm. Yeah, maybe we present the right arm. If we jump. The Locust has got very short range weapons.
Here we go.
So he's got weapons that are not very good at short range. So I think I'm reasonably safe in doing this. And putting all of these medium lasers in right on the edge of overheat. So we get to ignore cover. Take off
When I shoot you,
a
you'll take
decent
it
chunk
and
of that
like it.
mech.
Standing by.
I think we just plant our feet with the Panther. It's not been attacked at all yet. We try and provoke them to shoot the Panther.
Bet that hurt.
Okay, blew a leg off. Knock him down. That puts him in initiative phase below. Oh, and the pilot's
Good to go.
incapacitated as well, so we could get a whole 3 commando parts if we wanted. Be still my beating heart. Alright,
I'm here.
time to squish this locust for good.
Acknowledged. Target locked.
Well, that's a pretty good result.
Reporting critical hit.
Put it on the floor. Loses the evasive.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I just kick it with Mothman
Don't need to tell
to
me twice.
cool off because we're so hammered on heat. And okay, legs gone. Easy
Bang!
money.
You're dead.
Mission
Alright, so assuming accurate intel, we can quite comfortably manage 1 skull missions. Oh, and we get more XP for them as well, so that makes them even more appealing. I I don't think I want any of those mech parts if there's good weapons out there, but there aren't good weapons, so let's at least get a couple of Com 1B parts, I suppose. Get some Locust parts, another M5. I mean, Locust parts are worth a little bit of money, I suppose. I guess there's score in career mode. You can score points in career mode for having lots of different mechs. So, might be worth building a locust, you know, a locust of each variant, just to stick in the stores for the points. Right, let's check out our mech warriors.
Standing by.
So we go to Gunnery 4 here, I think.
Training complete.
We've managed to get Guts, Tactics, so we reduce the indirect fire penalty, which isn't that great. Piloting gets us up to evasive move. I'm thinking... do we want multi-target and master tactician? Do we want to be dodging all over the place with evasive move? I think we probably want bulwark and maybe go up to breaching shot. So in that case, I think I'm going to save for bulwark with Kodiak.
Commander?
Let's get you the extra pilot hit.
Mech warrior training complete.
See if we can keep you around.
Waiting for orders.
And Starlight the same.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Okay. So we're going to be travelling off world next. Let's look at refitting the Spider. I want to put in 2 small lasers. 4 days. Fine. And I've got to just bring down some armour a bit to do that. That's not great. So we're down to 50. Getting hit by something big is bad. Let's get down to 45 here. So we've made up half a ton. Okay. A lot more lightly armoured than it was before, but it now has a pretty good backstab.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
What can we do with the Vindicator, if anything? So we've got another M10. And we've got an SRM6. We've got 4 medium lasers. So we could think about 5 medium lasers and an SRM6, which is a significant damage upgrade. We go from 75, like 95 under most conditions, and yeah, those kind of, if you're in close range for the LRM, the small laser makes up for it. So you're doing just under 100. 5 medium lasers is 125, and then the SRM6 on top. It's 48. That is a very big damage upgrade. If I had large lasers, I'd be tempted to work out a couple of large lasers and maybe an LRM-10, see how that would work armor-wise. Well, let's see how this goes. So if we pull the PPC, the LRM, an SRM-6, and SRM ammo, which we could put in the leg. And we can stick in 4 medium lasers. It's all my spare medium lasers. And we still have 2 spare tons. The heat efficiency's gone way down. So I can get up to sinking 51 heat. Heat. Let's hope I've got some heat sinks. I don't have any more heat sinks. I've got to be able to get heat sinks from the store for not too much. Okay, yeah. And unlimited.
New equipment available.
Stick the heat sinks in here for the moment. They can kind of crit pad for the SRM-6 there. And actually, if we put these in the legs, that drives up the time, doesn't it? Let's not do that then. So now we're sinking 54, so we're going up 24 heat, so we can do a couple of alpha strikes. Not too much trouble, we can always take off. Oh, we wouldn't necessarily be shooting with a small laser either, so that's alright, I think. Let's confirm that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So the Vindicator has become there. We're 19 days from having the Vindicator back. So in terms of contracts, 12 days travel, it's a skull and a half, and we'll be taking on the Torians, who I'm not too fussed about losing rep with. We're going to Mantharaka. Which direction is Mantharaka in? It's okay, towards the magistracy. Fine, let's take that contract then, and they'll pay for our travel costs. That's an assassinate. I don't know if that will still be there when we get there. It's a skull and a half. 2 and 11, 314 only gets us 50,000, and can't guarantee there's going to be a mech worth grabbing there. Let's do that. Let's keep building up a decent reserve of cash, I think.
Calculating course now, Commander.
I like that the Argo comes in on a braking burn now.
Hey boss,
Okay.
we've just completed those upgrades.
We've got some power conduits now. Training modules are only 90,000 and we can get them.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit,
Just
but
going
we'll
to
get
help
it done.
get our mechs up, and I think a lounge is probably reasonable as well. Think about some of these mech point upgrades too. But I think the training modules, the lounge, are a good start. Some structural repairs probably couldn't hurt either.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
So I'm not ready to do the current contract yet. We're 7 days, so I've got to run the time, I think.
Secure all loose gear about the next day. I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Great. Now let's go for it. Yep, I think that's as good as we get.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So destroy base, I'm expecting some turrets. Could suck if there's a lot of LRM turrets and I'm forced to fight some light scouting elements on the way in. There's bonus pay, I think, for wiping out all opposition as well as taking out of the base.
Command interface initiated.
If the employer wants the base flattened with no survivors, the employer wants the base flattened with no survivors. So destroy the captured base. So there's 2 buildings to destroy, and there's some blocking forces there, it looks like. So I've got a little bit of help in terms of line of sight with that outcrop there, I think. I can move up behind there, check these guys out on sensors, see how we do. Probably don't want to get too far ahead with the spider.
Acknowledged. Reporting enemy contact.
Great. Definitely don't want to get too far ahead, and with the Panther, probably sprint. No, that doesn't help. We'll jump in as well.
Acknowledged.
Pretty much everyone can manage just jumping on neutral heat. Get the most evasion that way. Here they come. Let's reserve and see what we've got. Something acting in initiative phase 2. That's probably a vehicle. As far as I know, they still can't see us.
Standing by.
Okay, the enemy's turns thinking about something. So that implies there is something else moving in this phase that I can't see even on sensors yet. So let's step out this way, we'll take advantage of a double turn, we'll shoot, and then we'll get around this. Who wants to go first? I think
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'll send the spider out first to here. Yep, I get into even small laser range then. I can angle myself a bit. There's another spider. Oh, we've got a few more contacts now. And the striker. Well, it's a good thing we've got those small lasers. Look at those hit chances. Oh, it's a 50% armor spider.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, the small lasers connect. Expose a bit of structure. And there's stuff acting in phase 1. That'll be those LRM turrets I was worried about. There and there, I imagine. Okay,
I hear ya.
so I probably want to do some jumping and multi-targeting here.
Engaging jump jets.
So we'll just put the LRM in on... Oh, we don't have the LRMs anymore, of course. Do a single medium laser on that spider. Everything else can go in on that striker. See if we can take it out.
Engaging multiple targets.
Gotcha.
Enemy unit destroyed.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, we're sensor locked. Oh, and so the thing that acted before in phase 1 was something I couldn't even see. Being sensor locked is not a good position for that to be in.
Standing by.
I think I need to jump. Let's head this way.
Coordinates received. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Hit with a PPC, that's nice. So the spider, that's a pretty heavy LRM rain. It's fortunate that
What can I do for you?
we were in cover, I think. And yeah, Mothman in the Jenner. Angle ourselves round so we can come back this way. Move up through the trees.
Take this.
Okay, needed to do a little bit more there, I think. It's our turn again. We've got something else moving in the light phase. Moving you after this is probably better because the small lasers will ignore the evasion on that, which might let me take it out.
I hear ya.
So I think I'm going to keep going this way with Mothman. I don't want to jump. Got a fair bit of armour, we'll be in cover. Just see if we can put that spider
This
down.
should be good.
So head hits, torso destroyed.
Yeah, critical hit.
Don't quite take him out. Okay, there's a locust with some SRMs.
Yes,
So I
Commander.
think with Goofy we are going to do our best to jump. We really need to get the evasion up.
Engage in jump jets.
Okay, 4 turrets all the way around that base. I almost want to pull back, see if I can
Take this.
pull their defenders away from those turrets.
Good to go.
Right, that's the spider down before it connects.
Mech destroyed.
So 1 spider, 1 striker down. We've got 2 mobile elements left in the locust and whatever that is. So we're going to reserve down to phase 2, and they're going to go. Striker comes up the road. Goes for Goofy. I think the evasion helped out there.
Commander?
So Starlight, I think we're going to want to jump with you. Why is that a site? That's because I got sprint on, not jump. Okay. Want to be presenting the left side to bad guys. Keep protecting that PPC. Let's send that PPC in.
10-4.
Gotcha.
Frag the vehicle.
Yeah, so we'll run up into cover. And we will drop off some medium lasers. Lead a little bit of heat.
Engaging target.
Thought we might crit the ammo there and get them out.
Warning.
Okay,
Enemy sensor lock detected.
couple of sensor locks, that's not good. That LRM rain getting a little worrisome. But that's all they had. We must have been just out of range of the other turrets. So that's good. If we can just precision strike that center torso,
Waiting for orders.
probably with Goofy. To jump back. Hopefully out of LRM range.
Copy that, Commander.
Don't hit the center torso.
That hit something good.
Oh, but we have knocked them down in initiative order, which is
What can I do
Good.
for you? Time to fly.
again. I'm just wanting to take this locust out without getting too close to those
Right,
turrets.
Commander.
Scratch another target.
Great. So it's just
And
the turrets
stay
now.
down.
Waiting for orders.
So Starlight, you can run up and cool down
Rolling.
without getting into line of sight. And Kodiak, same thing. From here we don't quite have line of sight, then we can brace. Great, they weren't able to do anything.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So Mothman, if we sprint in here,
No need to tell me twice.
we're out of cover, so I'm probably going to vigilance. Our light shredder turret, SRM6s. There's the other M turret. That's a shredder turret as well. So we need 3 medium lasers to hit the kill because it's at half life. That's vigilance. But I hope all 3 hit.
Time to die.
Good.
Mech
Oof.
warriors, show 'em what you got. Commander?
So Starlight, let's get you out here.
I'm there.
Take those
Firing
shredder
all
turrets out
weapons.
before they can do anything.
Enemy eliminated. I'm receiving you.
Goofy, I think we're going to jump and brace. Just worried about losing that leg. And Kodiak, we can get into range on that LRM turret. 85s. Take off a medium laser. Make sure of it, don't have to pay for the ammo. Great, just down to 1
Target destroyed.
structure now. Or 1 turret. Great. So
What can I do for you?
Mothman.
Moving out.
So the small military building, it's got 100. We'll just get 2 medium lasers on it.
Uh-huh.
Enemy structure damaged, Commander.
Get you next time.
There's probably a bonus payout for taking out the turrets as
Commander?
well. Get Goofy in. Jump just to get the max evasion.
Here we go.
Oh, well, actually overheat if we fire both jumping. Oh well.
Affirmative.
And we miss anyway. Well done, that was a spectacularly ineffectual
No
go.
love on that strike. Standing
Come on,
by.
Starlight, you can redeem us. Get out there, take that turret down. Nice.
That's a kill.
And we've got multi-target here, so we can probably take both of these buildings down. A and B.
Engaging multiple targets.
So that's 1 building down.
Structure down.
Can you get all 4 of those? No, almost.
No damage detected.
Waiting for orders. Firing.
Miss with the PPC, but the SRMs do the job just.
Target down.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Okay, good. They're gonna just let us quit the mission without walking to the extraction point. That's nice. Yep, there was a hidden objective to destroy the base turrets. That's good. That's a solid payout. Mechs are fine to go. I don't care about those mech parts. Just take an SRM6 and an RM10 for sure. Get the mech parts anyway. Clearly what I need to do when there are mech points I actually want is to say I don't want those mech parts, not pick them, and then the game will give them to me. And I'm sure that's going to work reliably. Right. Well, 2 missions in the bag. That is a good time, I think, to end the episode. Don't crash on me, game. Good, thank you. We'll just have a look at these mech warriors.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so we've got a chance now to get some of the
I hear
skills
ya.
of these guys, so that's good. So our Jenna pilot, I'm thinking, yeah, if we get Bulwark and then maybe go up for ace piloting with this guy, Mothman, you can be pretty maneuverable.
Standing by.
I think we might turn Goofy into a multi-target master tactician. She's in the spider at the moment though, so that's multi-target's possibly less relevant early on than going for sensor lock
Training complete.
until I get another mech that warrants multi-target.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What can I do for you?
Gunnery 4 orbital. We've got the XP. Let's get the expensive one, and then we'll boost the gunnery in a little bit.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders. Waiting for orders.
Starlight's in the Panther. Can up the unsteady threshold. Indirect fire really doesn't mean anything. You might make sense as another breaching shot bulwark character. We'll be another 100 further away if I take that, so I think we'll save up. We'll get her bulwark next time. No repairs in the mech bay. Let's have a quick look at the hiring hall and the store. Pick up Queen Bee. Someone who's already got guts. I mean, my med bay's not great. A single pilot injury put someone out for 22 days. And you can do everything right and still get dinked by a lucky SRM to the head or something and have that happen to you. I'll get you to gunnery 4 fairly quickly, and piloting 2 doesn't really matter, so I think
What's the plan?
we're going to say welcome to the team to Whiplash.
New mech warriors available.
Hey, Knox. The work you put in on that thrust control really paid off. Steering is buttery smooth.
So we've got blackjack parts. There are 3 here. How many contracts have we got here? So we've got 3 on the ground. So if we went for max money on these 3 contracts that are all local, there's a solid chance that we could earn enough to get those 3 blackjack parts. Then we only need a couple, so we could leg the next blackjack we see. We add another medium mech to the stable, even though, granted, it's just a blackjack. So I think that's probably going to be the plan for next time. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope if you're playing the game yourself, you're having a good time. Take care, and I'll see you next time.